Welcome to Jacksonville, annual site of one of the best rivalries in the sport. The Gators and the Dogs. You put them together on a football field, sparks fly and memories are made. This is the kind of game that can help define an entire season. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Gators will kick this away to get us going here. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run the option. Breaking free at the 35. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll try the right here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's White. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Third down play for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Linebacker shifting around now. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First time this afternoon. Fielded near the 20. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Finds the receiver wide open. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Gators. No chance to catch him. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early was impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
They'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Breaking free at the 35. And they finally stop him. The quarterback Cooper picks up great yardage and a first down.
Well, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Trying to get the throw off. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the...
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up for the first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Fires it on the move. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. And he takes this from inside the 1. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the catch. It's Jacobs. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. you still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Gators with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out. He's got some space. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looks like he's going to run it. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
And the Bulldogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Although he knew he was going to get the snap and sneak it, it just didn't look like he was ready to go. I don't know if the ball ever really got into his hands to give him any momentum. He was driven back on that play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner is brought down. Let's start in the next drive. And the Florida offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. A handoff to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody.
And that one's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick off.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Running out of time in the pocket. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Second down and long now from their own 6. And they'll give it to the back. Plenty space at the 20. He's swarmed by the defense. The Gators come up to the line in a hurry-up. As a design quarterback keeper. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running past the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Georgia offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Picks up the first, looking for more. And they bring him down, but it's simply quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return there, but a great interception. The offense of the football at the 42. pursuit.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
The Florida offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Ball handed to the running back. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Can he take it all the way? Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Georgia. But they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. The PAT is no good. Wow. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to kickoff.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Gators offense retakes the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. The game moves the ball to the 34. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. He'll ride the back again here. He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. A quick throw out left, complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Second down and goal upcoming. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. This will be fair caught way back at the 5-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. He's moving out of the pocket now. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's escaping the pocket now. With the catch, it's Frazier. Gets into space at the 50. Great effort there to get points before halftime, but they bring him down, and the clock runs out. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Georgia, 29, Florida, 21.
The Bulldogs will kick it off to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Here's the option play. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Lagway. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. It's caught downfield. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. And the Gators looking to run some tempo here. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. Gets some space around the 30. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And he makes the grab in the end zone. The conversion works. The game is now tied. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner blunt down. Sets up the next drive.
Georgia offense will take over.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, to come out throwing. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He makes the grab. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. He cooked up at some over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show in a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they go in front here in the second half.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Extra point try coming now. PAT puts him in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner choosing to field this one. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
And a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Every return man hits the crease just like he did there, then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking this guy anymore.
And the point after is good. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down at 10. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the ball and heads to the left. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. That puts him over 150 yards today. We knew there was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the hype and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now, in a rivalry game, to be able to do this, boy, it says a lot about it.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge jump play to wrap up this third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, the game is tied.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And he drops back in the gun. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
second and goal.
It's second down and goal now for this offense. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Touchdown, Dogs! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Florida offense retakes the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Handoff to the single back. That one moves the ball to the 16.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Gets the first and still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I love it. Third down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. He does here at a critical moment in his football game in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Gators come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll give it to the running back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. To throw, it's Lagway. Bringing pressure. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They'll work the clock here with their running game. Oh, look out, the football is free. Now the defense has got it going the other way. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of their own end zone. Quarterback's got it on the option. Fights through a tackle. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defensive coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache.
On the junior, gets home making a sack there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Using his legs, it's Daniels. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And the Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. So here we go. It could come down to this possession, Kirk. It sets up as a potential classic finish.
Well, Chris, after everything that's gone on in this field in a rivalry game, if you're a quarterback, this is what you dream about. Having the ball in your hands with a chance to lead your team down and potentially win this game.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Back to pass. It's Lagway. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Hands off to the left. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the offense will just take a knee. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football if you walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.